Are you struggling with your life? Most of us are finding everyday life to be challenging today. How we respond to these challenges can make a huge difference. The Bible says that there are two paths in this life. One path is narrow. Few people take or choose this path. Most people choose the wider path because it appears to be easier. Unfortunately, most people have a misunderstanding about God's path because they have never read the Bible. Now, you may even wonder if you can trust the Bible to be relevant today. In a future video, we will explain to you why the Bible is the most trustworthy book ever. But for now, just imagine that there are two paths or two ways to approach life. Two ways to respond to life's challenges. The wider path appears easier, but it can lead to dissatisfaction. It can even lead to self-destructive thoughts. This so-called easier path offers anger, anxiety, and addiction as smart responses. But when these prove to be worthless solutions, then thoughts of suicide can enter the mind. Research shows that people reporting thoughts of suicide is now up 600% since the pandemic began. So one response to life's challenges is to say, "That's enough. I just want out." You might think to yourself, "My life has no meaning," or "Life is unfair." Well, I have a new thought for you. Yes, life is challenging, but you are here for a reason. It's actually God's reason. Would you find it helpful to know God's purpose for you? The Bible says that God knew you before you were even born. He has both a plan and a purpose for your life. Realize that our lives are going to be over quick enough. All of our struggles will end before we realize it. So now is a good time to know why you're here. Let's summarize a few takeaways from this message. First, life is very brief. Second, regardless of your circumstances, life is painful. But God knows you, and He has a purpose for your life. There are two ways to respond to life's challenges. Addiction, anger, and anxiety offer no lasting relief, and they can even lead to thoughts of suicide. Now, God's path is one that rejects anger, anxiety, and addiction as effective solutions. God's way leads to satisfaction as you learn your reason for being here. Knowing God's purpose for you can make your life very rewarding. It provides hope and even joy. Life on God's path can lead to better mental, spiritual, and physical health. And frankly, a person with better health can even enjoy financial prosperity. So in the next video, we will talk more about God's purpose for you and how to get over to His path. If this sounds even a little bit interesting, then decide to join us as we continue this discussion. Won't you subscribe now?